Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today I'm going to be doing a specific Tarte haul, and this is long overdue. I got this package a couple of months ago and I am just now opening it, and I put it on my face today so I can give you kind of like some first impressions on some of these products. But some of these have been with Tarte for a while, so a lot of you may have them, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the review. And one of the things that I forgot to mention, the reason why I purchased, it was like a $60 kit that you literally could pick and choose one item from each category. So I got all this for $60, which to me is a deal because Tarte foundation is like at least $40 to $50, I think, in general. So for me to get this all for $60, I think was an awesome deal. So I can't wait to show you some of the products and kind of show you what I've used on my face today. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So guys, this is the box that I got from Tarte. These are all the goodies, very nicely packaged. Everything is put together super well. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the foundation, which is this Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. So it comes in this really nice packaging, and then on the top it says light beige. For a second I couldn't read that backwards, and this is supposed to be light skin with pink undertones, so that's exactly what I am. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's just a powder. So this was really interesting to me. I've heard people talk about this product before. It comes in this little compact on the back, of course. It says light beige and tells you what it's for. I've never used a full coverage powder foundation, so this was a first for me. I definitely do not think it's full coverage. To me it leans more medium, but it has a little net preventing a lot of the product from coming out. And I just kind of stippled it on with a kabuki brush. I used this Sigma brush, and I really do like the finish of it. I think it's very pretty, and I wouldn't say full coverage. I would say medium coverage, and that's without any, just a moisturizer and just a primer underneath it. So I'm really excited to kind of play around with this. Maybe there's some other techniques I could use. I don't know if you guys have ever used like a full powder foundation and you know what you use to apply it, but I really like it so far. I like the texture. It just feels very natural looking, and it just gives my skin like a nice natural feel. So this is really cool, and this is what I was really excited about. So guys, next up is a full-size blush, and I have never gotten a full-size blush from Tarte before, so this was kind of cool in that sense. I always normally get the minis. This is in the shade Exposed, and so this is kind of like a really like neutral kind of beigey pink color, but everybody raves about this shade on YouTube, so that's why I got it. Tarte is known for having like 12-hour wear time on their blushes, and they really do normally wear very long. So this is definitely like a very kind of neutral beige color. I'll give you a swatch. So it's really subtle. Like you really kind of have to build it up a little bit, but I can see why people like it. It's just kind of one of those blushes that's very natural. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I did build it up. But I think it goes with a lot of people's skin tones apparently. Again, it's light. I kind of wish it was a little bit darker, but if you do build it up, you can see that you do get pigment with it. It's just kind of more of like a subtle blush, which is a very natural looking blush. So I found it very unique in that sense, and I do believe the wear time on the ones that I've used before is really great. So just excited to kind of play around with Exposed. Like I said, it's kind of like a mauvey natural shade. It's a really unique color. Now guys, next up is one of their Surgeon's lip creams, and this is in the shade Illusion, and I really like these. I got one in my Ipsy bag, and it came in like the little mini formula. It's very like minty feeling when you put it on, and it gives really good pigment, and I have to say like the pigment lasts a decent amount of time. So this is kind of like a rosy pink. I'll give you a swatch right here. It goes on super pigmented, so you don't have to worry about it not being pigmented. It shows up and it gives a good wear time. So I really like this shade, and I'm wearing it today. So it's really pretty. Like I said, just goes on super easy. You don't really need a lot of assistance when applying it. It just goes on really well. So I'm really happy I got this shade. Next up is this Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara, and this is in the shade Waterproof Black. So these boxes are super like nicely packaged. Everything is coming in nicely packaged format. So this is a full size, and again, I've never had a full size Tarte mascara. I've always gotten the sample sizes whenever I get, you know, like like subscription boxes and that kind of thing. I am wearing this today, so you definitely can see it. It's definitely black. I don't know about the waterproof claim yet, but I have to say it's not my favorite high-end mascara. I still am sticking strong with my Better Than Sex. This is okay. It definitely gives you a very fluttery, lengthy look, but it's missing the volume that I like, so it's nice. I think it's a very everyday, very wearable mascara, so this is something I would definitely wear like on a work day. Now, next up is this Tarte Smolder Eyes Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner. So a lot of Tarte stuff is waterproof, which I find very interesting, and this is in the shade Gunmetal. So I wasn't really sure on the eyeliners. There was a lot to pick from on the site when I was kind of trying to pick my, top thing that I wanted to try from each category, and this is what it looks like. So I really wasn't even prepared. It obviously has like a little smudger brush on the end, and then the Gunmetal shade is this really pretty gray. So let me give you a swatch of that. It goes on very nicely, so you can kind of smudge it out, but it certainly is like a gunmetal kind of beigey color, and I really like it. It's very, very pretty, very reflective. So I'm wearing that in the my top line, or my, what am I saying? My top liner. It's my liner on my inner rim and then also on my top lash line. So I'll show you an up close shot of that. But it's really pretty and I'm really surprised. So I hope that it wears. That would be my only question, is how long does this wear? Is it going to smudge around or does it set once it's on? That's the thing I don't know. But the color is gorgeous. It's very natural. It gives you more of like a lighter look instead of having a harsh black line. So far the Tarte Smolder Eyes, this is my very first one. I've never had one of these before. Really, really like it. I think it's really, really neat. Now, whenever you got to pick out one of each product, they also gave you a brush option, and this was not exactly what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like a round kabuki brush, but this is called the Swirl Power Cheek Brush, and so this is what it looks like in the packaging. Again, the packaging, everything is so nicely, like, high quality packaged in here. But oh my gosh, so take a look at this nice big brush. It is kind of like pinched in the middle, and it is so soft. And I have to say I'm really surprised because whenever I got my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, I bought it like on a deal from QVC, and it came with a brush. It was a dual-ended kabuki brush. And I ended up giving the brush away because I didn't like it at all. It was harsh, it wasn't soft, it didn't do a good job blending the foundation. So I was kind of like on the fence about Tarte brushes, and I am so pleased with this. I applied my bronzer and also my powder, my cheeks. I applied my blush with this as well, and it just did a really nice job. It was super soft, so it did like contouring, did it around my temples, on my jaw, and down my chest. Why can't I talk tonight? Down my neck, not my chest. But I am really pleased with this. This is a nice brush, and again, for 60 bucks and I got all this, I feel like it was like a super good deal. So really pleased with that. And then the very last thing they give you is a little makeup bag. So I picked this little blue one, and it's nothing special. It just says Tarte, and it just feels nice. It's got kind of like a nice like pleather kind of feel to it. It's a really pretty like aqua green or aqua blue color, but I'm really excited. I really enjoyed getting these products and getting to try them out. I think it looks really nice. Like, this is definitely a look I would wear, any day of the week. And I also, just for your reference, I did use this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette on my eyes since it didn't come with any actual eyeshadow. It was just more of like liner, mascara, lip product, foundation, and blush, which again is a lot of product, especially for like a higher end brand. And guys, I think that's it. That's all I got in this little kit. So let me know if you guys ever picked up anything like this. I'm not even sure exactly what it was. I just saw it on their Instagram as an option to customize a kit, and I think they do it once a year if I'm not mistaken. And that's little Pearl trying to get on the bed. She still can't jump on the bed, and she's almost 2. So anyway, besides that, I think it is a kit that happens like once a year. You get to do this. Let me know if you've heard of it. This was my first time. Like I said, I just caught it on Instagram, and I've had this stuff on my floor trying to get through some other makeup that I had bought first. But I'm really excited, especially for this foundation, because it's just something different. I've never used powder foundation, so really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was helpful. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!